Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS.
Did you see that Jojo Siwa is no longer a lesbian?
Okay, I saw some. Well, first of all, I noticed that she wore this really cute suit and she like stopped wearing her costumes everywhere. I was like, good for you, girl. She looked real cute. I saw things where she was on like Big Brother and she was kind of like, people were saying like flirting with this guy or like having this kind of like sweet relationship with this boy.
Yes.
And then I saw where she broke up with her girlfriend, but I honestly have not really been paying that close of attention to Jojo Siwa. No
Me
offense,
neither.
I did not know who the girl was until TikTok, and then
Really?
yeah, I did not watch
Like
Dance
Dance
Moms.
Moms?
I never really watched it.
Well, I guess, you're not a girl mom either. If you're
Yeah,
a girl mom,
so Brandi
just
used to
watch on
love
Pose.
dance,
Yeah.
watch it. So I think her daughter, like Jojo Siwa, I remember her talking on a podcast a long time ago about how she thought Jojo Siwa was such like a good,
Role model.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, but that's all I know.
So she went to go film Celebrity Big Brother, and her girlfriend felt like they were in a good place. I guess they'd had some issues, but like Jojo had like asked her to marry her prior to her going to do Celebrity Big Brother. And then her girlfriend's watching the show and watching her like have conversations with this guy, but she assumed it was all just like TV and Jojo was playing her part. And then she gets out of the Big Brother house and breaks up with her. And her girlfriend was like, "Excuse me, what?" And she's just kind of surprised by this. And I think she's like at a podcast interview and talked about it. But Jojo said that she does not think that she is a lesbian anymore. She just thinks that she is queer. And
What does that
That's-
mean? Just for somebody who maybe doesn't understand, like, I like somebody like me who doesn't understand, like,
great
queer
question.
versus lesbian
I don't know.
versus.
Um,
You don't know?
no, not really.
How do you not know?
I don't know. I'm gay. I don't know what that means.
You're just like, I only know me.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't know. And
she's something that
none
neither of
of
us
you need
really.
to message me and explain it to me either. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, so she's queer,
But I
which neither of
think-
us know what that means. Which maybe means that no, because bisexual would be like boys and girls. What does look it up, Trey?
I don't know.
I don't know what it means. Queer.
What is that?
All I know is queer eye for the straight guy.
Yeah, I thought it meant gay. Well, here are the Google definitions. I'll just
Okay.
go through one by one. Number one means strange. Number
gosh.
two, denoting or relating to a sexual or gender identity that does not correspond to established ideas of sexuality.
Okay. So she's not like she's
does
just.
that mean gay?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's up in the air.
Anyways, that's what she is now.
Okay, I love it. So, so she broke up with her girlfriend.
Broke up with her girlfriend, and apparently she has a crush on a boy now.
Oh, she likes that guy.
I guess.
Well, I mean, I saw them holding hands like in bed, like her hand was like reaching across his hand
Yeah.
or whatever.
Her girlfriend was like, "You were just gone 3 weeks."
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I mean, it's not funny, but it's kind of ridiculously crazy. Okay, so I would be so hurt if I were her girlfriend. Can you imagine being with somebody and thinking you're going to marry them, and then they
Yeah.
go off and film Big Brother for 3 weeks, and they're like,
And the whole
"Sayonara."
world watches you like
Yes.
no longer have a relationship. Yeah, weird.
It's so strange.
But anyway, that's what's going on in her life.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
really
so.
keep up
Yeah,
with things, but that I was like, oh,
I just saw like where she said that they broke. I guess she said that her girlfriend was not going to go to this is what I saw last night. She was in this really cute, if you guys want to see what she was wearing, this really cute pantsuit, and she had her makeup done normal, and she had like her hair really cute. And I was like, oh, she needs to do this. This is like such a, it was like a, because she always kind of plays like more of like a quirky, like, you know, like where she's in like dance costumes or like
Yeah.
almost trying to be Lady Gaga when she's not. It's like, but this was like more sophisticated, like, you know, really
JoJo's
cute.
got two stylists, and it seems like they're constantly battling each
Yeah,
other
like,
on whether she's gonna be like
this was
pretty
one of-
or weird.
Oh yeah, this was one of her best looks. Like she
'Cause
looked,
she's a really pretty
she's
girl.
super
Like,
pretty,
She can
yes.
wear clothes well. Yeah.
yeah, like super pretty. And then she was talking about, maybe she was doing an interview or something about her girlfriend and the breakup, and she said she planned on doing it. Whenever she saw her girlfriend said that she was not going to go to the Big Brother, like
reunion thing.
the party, whatever it was, like, you know, like the big party before like to celebrate. I don't know what it's called. And she kept saying, no, I'm not going to go. No. So Jojo did not know she was going. Well, I guess halfway through that party, her girlfriend shows up, and it was probably kind of weird. Maybe Jojo was acting weird, right? Because at some point her girlfriend said, are you happy? And Jojo pretty much was like, well, actually, no, I'm not. And I want to break up. It's kind of what happens. So, that's kind of what I saw. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's weird how people are so like, whenever people know who you are, it's like everybody's involved in your love life. I'm sure it's really strange for her. I also saw something with PK kissing another girl too. And I was like, oh my gosh. And was that girl on a reality show, or am I crazy?
No, she wasn't on a reality show, but she was something.
Yeah. She wasn't like on Big Brother or something. I don't know. I thought she was
Maybe?
I don't know, but I saw that and I was like, oh my.
Well, Dorit saw that too, and she immediately filed divorce.
I would too. I'd be like, listen, you know what? Yeah. But you know what? They were going to get divorced anyways, I guess. But also the moment you decide to make out with somebody else, like, oh, it's time.
Yeah. Dorit did wait till after the 10-year mark to file for divorce, but Dorit has officially filed for divorce. There's apparently a lot going on in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
That's happened since cameras went down. Apparently, Erica and Jennifer, I know definitely Jennifer Tilly, have removed RHOBH from their Instagram bios.
Okay.
Kathy, no, nothing happened with Kathy. Kyle and Morgan, I guess, have confirmed they're not dating. And Erica is apparently a friend of.
Erica
maybe Dorit was demoted too.
Who's a friend of?
Apparently Erica was demoted.
Erica? Okay.
Allegedly. This is what the blogs are saying. Who knows what they...
Yeah, but you never know if they're right or not.
No.
I don't know. That's weird. I can't imagine Erica doing it as a friend of. That's so strange. So, okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Okay. It'll be interesting. I think Dorit's going to date a real hot guy. That's what my hope is for her. Like, date some hot...
I think so, too.
...guy.
Some guy... Yeah. I feel like I see her with someone in, like, tech. Like, ooh, yeah. He's rich. He's a little nerdy. Because PK was a little nerdy.
Yeah, but like good body. Yeah. She needs like a hot, just drive PK crazy.
And I think, that's my prediction, I think Dorit, of that group, will be first to get remarried too.
You do? Yep. I could see that because she said she really likes being married at the reunion, because I did watch the reunion. But she said she really enjoys being married, so I could see her.
What did you think? We never talked about Garcelle's whole like departure. What did you think of that?
I kind of understand why Garcelle left. I think that Beverly Hills, and you find this on a lot of shows, probably even ours at some points, whenever you have people, again, that are super close. I mean, you have, a very strong alliance with like Erica, Dorit, Kyle, who else? Is it just kind of those three? I
mean, then you had Sutton and Garcelle.
Yeah, but then you also add the new girl, Bose. I feel like she was pretty, So you have, I feel like it's always Sutton and Garcelle versus everybody else, right? It just always is every year. And I think it's just because there's such a strong alliance. And at some point you have to figure out how to break up. That alliance is never going to break on its own. I think a little bit Kyle versus Dorit kind of happened. But Garcelle, I think, kind of did the dirty work, I think her and, oh my goodness, Sutton were like, oh yeah, the producers asked us to say stuff, right? And true, you don't have to say what the producers ask you to say, but also that's what makes the show go round, and that's what propels everything, right? And a lot of times people doing that kind of get a bad rap when they're really just doing the job and what the audience wants, and the audience will still complain about them. And I was not one of those people that would do it, but I always respected the people on our show that did, even if they drove me crazy, right? Like, you have to respect that they're kind of taking one for the team. But I think Garcelle just kind of was over it. I think she felt like she wasn't being respected. People were like not giving her the same grace as other people. I got it. Like I could feel for her, and I'm happy that Bravo, even though she quit, Bravo kind of did her right by, I think as an audience member, you sit and watch it and you're like, okay, I get it. I don't blame her.
No, I get it. I don't think she explained it well on the stage. Like her being upset because no one smiled at her. Okay. That
But I think it's more than that. I bet you it's just clicky. Like
No,
everybody
she
was
just didn't
kind.
explain it well.
Yes,
but I saw she was done.
Yeah, but it's like it's easy to feel very isolated and alone. And I think she always felt like she had Sutton, and Sutton I think has been really trying to, find
Sutton
a way
was trying to appease Kyle.
To like appease and kind of get along with everybody else, which is fine. I also understand why Sutton wants to do that, because I think Sutton feels like she's kind of been on an island too, but it really left Garcelle like completely alone. So I got it. I think because I've been in there, reality TV can feel very isolating at times. I remember season 2, I felt so isolated. If I didn't have Carrie Duber, I would have like lost my mind, because she was like the one person that I felt like really, was there for me in a way, like cast-wise, because nobody else really knew what was going on in my life and during that time. But she was kind of the one person who I felt like was just like my, like I had her. If I didn't have her, I would have felt so isolated. And I think that Garcelle did not have that one person. Like she felt like she kind of lost that. And that's why so I get it.
Do you see that Bose is on some new Jimmy Fallon show? I think she's playing the long game. I think she's trying to play the Bethany game.
Maybe.
I think she is, she's like a powerhouse in marketing, like for Netflix, all these huge people.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to do something bigger than Housewives, but she's on the Bethany track. Wait, did you see Bethany move to Florida?
No, Trey, I'm
she
telling you, I've
sold her house
Okay.
in Connecticut. And pretty much now all of the Real Housewives of New York, the original cast, now live in Florida.
Really?
Ramona lives in Florida. Sonia lives in Florida. Dorinda lives in Florida. Jill Zarin's lived in Florida for a while. And Bethany announced that she said for personal and professional reasons, she's decided that she is moving to Florida. Could be because her daughter wants to go to a school there. So she's establishing residency. But yeah, I was like,
I mean, Florida's amazing.
we could pick up a camera and get the OGs in Florida.
Well, you have Miami, but they could be. Where are they living?
I'd
they
rather
living
see
in
the
Miami?
New Yorkers in Miami. That's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
They're kind of spread out amongst like Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, and Miami.
Okay.
So they're not far from each other. Probably the same distance that the Miami girls are from each other.
Yeah. No, I could totally. I would watch that. Yeah. I don't think Bethany will do anything with Bravo though, but. That's just, I don't think she needs it. But I'm interested to see Beverly Hills, but it would make sense if they did demote Erica or Dorit. I think the reason they would do that is because they have to break up that group. I mean, they have to like make it to where
So between the two though, who would you demote? I know.
That's tough because I feel like I think Erica is really, really outspoken, doesn't care what people think. I think she kind of goes for.
She doesn't need personal story at this point.
Yeah. But Dorit has
she's given it.
But Dorit has a lot of personal story that I think people want to see. I mean, maybe, I don't know. You can't get rid of Kyle, I guess. But
I think Dorit's been on the chopping block for a while, and she's evaded the knife. And so that's why last year she gave it all.
Yeah.
I think them demoting Erica for a year would make sense. Like for something else to happen in Erica's life.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's interesting. But no, I'm interested. But I did watch. But I when I watched, I think most people may not agree, but I understood why Garcelle was kind of done. I could feel it.
No, I felt it. I think someone that's never going anywhere is Sutton. Sutton has cemented her spot in that cast from day one.
No, she's great. I like Sutton.
Good.
Yeah, she's great. Oh my gosh, my kid's on his field trip today. I dropped him off at 7 a.m. He had to be at school at 7 a.m., which means we had to wake up at 6. And he is on his field trip, and he is making, I swear to you, this is what he told me, he's making soda. He's making his own soda. He's going to the Dr. Pepper factory.
Oh, that's so cool.
Did you know this? And you can make your own soda.
Yes.
You can mix your own soda and make it. And that's like part of his, where's the Dr. Pepper factory at?
Waco?
Is it Waco? Okay.
Oh, there's one in Waco. I think there's one in Fort Worth too.
Maybe it's in Fort Worth. I know he's also like going to like some big candy store. He said his favorite thing he's doing.
He's probably in Waco then.
He was excited about the soda, and then he was excited about going to Buc-ee's. They were stopping at Buc-ee's on the way there, which is a big deal to him. But yeah, they're going. So I was seeing,
If you don't know what Buc-ee's is, because you don't live in Texas.
They're going to
or
Waco.
Yeah.
Waco. They're going to, okay, this is what they're doing. Oh no, this is just I was like, they're going to, these are just the last names of the teachers. Never mind. They're going to Waco. I don't know what they're doing in Waco, but I know that Dr. Pepper Factory is one of them. And I know that Buc-ee's was another thing. Maybe it's just a Dr. Pepper Factory. But he said, Mom, we got to make our own soda. We got to mix them together. And I don't know if it's everybody works together. Hopefully not, because you know that's going to be nasty. But he's going to make his own soda. And I think he gets like a 6-pack of his own soda that he creates.
Oh, that's so cool. So Buc-ee's is like the Neiman Marcus of gas stations.
Yes.
They started in Texas, like down by Houston, and now I think they've expanded to like 12 other states. But they're always in the middle of literally nowhere.
Yes.
They have like 100 gas pumps. They have the cleanest restrooms you will ever see in your entire life.
The best food.
The best food. Zach and I went to Austin last weekend and we stopped at Buc-ee's. You have to get a brisket sandwich at Buc-ee's. It sounds heavy for a car ride, and it is, but you still get it.
Yeah.
They have fudge. We went to Buc-ee's and we spent $132 because Zach was just like buying other things, like gifts. Yeah. It's a real
Did you ever get like their sausage on a stick?
Yes.
It's my favorite. That's what I always get. Now it's wrapped in tortilla, and I don't really like the tortilla, so I always like, fold the tortilla down, and you know what it looks like? Looks like I'm giving my thing a circumcision. That's what it looks like, but it's fine. But it's so good. Travis always said, he's like, if somebody would have come to me with Buc-ee's as a business plan and wanted me to invest, I would think they were absolutely crazy, because it makes no logical sense why this thing is so popular. But you pull up and it is packed. I mean, there's nowhere to park. 100 gas stations, 98 of them are full.
Right.
But I think it's I don't know what it is. It's like the food.
Well, it's just because they put them in the middle of nowhere, where there's not a McDonald's, there's not anything else. So they're very remote, but it's on like a prominent they're always on a prominent highway.
Uh-huh. I heard from somebody, maybe it was my cousin, whenever we were doing our 4-hour back tour and back this past week, that if you are a manager at Buc-ee's, like if you're like over at Buc-ee's, do you know how much they make a lot? Over 250,000, I think. Yeah. I'm like, that's good.
It's a big operation. I mean, they have easily 100 people working there every time. These stores are like 60,000. Like, it's the size of a Walmart.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, it's really big, but the food's always really good. The restrooms are always clean.
Oh yeah, the restrooms are super
clean. Which is very important.
I would agree. Yeah.
I know after we went, because we went and there was, I don't know, like a tour of like volleyball girls, like just flooding the place. I was like, who started this? And then I went on a whole rabbit hole. It's a private company. But I was like, what was the idea of like, you know what? We're going to take this and we're going to make it huge. You know why though? Getting a loan for a gas station is very easy.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like you can get a gas station loan just because it's kind of guaranteed. Uh-huh. Like you're going to sell gas. People need gas. So those are very easy loans to get. I remember there was, I grew up in Keller, and there was a guy, I think he was a Michelin star chef, and he moved here from somewhere else and wanted to open a restaurant, but he couldn't get a restaurant loan. He can get a gas station loan though. So he opened a gas station, but inside the gas station was a restaurant. And that's where he had his restaurant until he made enough money to like open his full-fledged restaurant. So
there's a gas station in Dallas, and I've not been there before. And supposedly they have tacos, like the best tacos people talk about. Tacos. Is that what it is? Fuel City Tacos. Yeah. Okay. Everyone around knew what I was talking about, but supposedly it's like amazing, and people go there. That place is
wild at night, like wildly crazy busy.
So in Montana, there's a gas station, and it's called Trash Pies. Oh. And they're kind of like little pizzas, but like little, like almost like croissants or whatever. But you have to go early in the morning because they sell out every day, like almost immediately. And then they'll freeze them, the ones that if they make extra, and those even sell out. Like people go crazy over them. So yeah, so the gas station food, it's rare, but sometimes it's really good. And it's like that in Montana too.
If you're ever in Texas, you have to stop at a Buc-ee's. It's like a requirement.
So good. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Hollman on Instagram and TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. And you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS. Bye.
Yay Media Group.